Today in the Shade Tree Garage, we're going to review products sold by Temu. That's next here in the Shade Tree Garage. We've all seen the products being sent to body men and YouTubers all over the place. Temu will send you free items to try if you have a YouTube channel that's fairly popular, and for good reason. You know, they send spray guns, they send masks, they send other materials that are necessary in a home garage. Now, I've had mixed results with Temu, and part of it is probably because I fail to read the fine print. And some of it is because the listings omit, they're errors of omission, if you will. They don't give enough detail. Anyway, I'll give you some examples of what's going on. All right, Temu. Recently, I needed to pull a vehicle. Now I've got an old logging chain. However, it's fairly short. And let me tell you, when you're trying to pull something with the logging chain, and you don't have a lot of room between the tower and the towee, it takes pretty quick reactions to keep, for example, if you're catching up with the tow vehicle, to keep from running into it. So I wanted a 20 to 30 foot long towing strap, and of course I cruise Temu quite a bit. And they're pest really, because you get all of these text messages or on your phone, or at least I do, saying, you know, this on sale, get this, you know, free gifts, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, they had a tow strap. I think it's, I believe, let's see, what is it? It doesn't even say how long it is, but it's yellow, like most tow straps, and it has hooks on the end. It looked like it was 2 or 3 inches wide with some heavy-duty hooks. Well, that's what the listing looked like. So I'm going to show you the strap that I got from Temu. Well, this is the strap. It might be 2 inches wide, and it might be 15 feet long. It's not long at all. Now, here's the chintzy-ass little hooks that they give it to you. Now, of course, it's got a nice little feature where it'll lock it in. But look how thin. Look how thin this thing is. It's just incredibly thin. And of course, look at the strap itself. There's just not a lot of strap there. Very thin material. Nylon, of course. Now, if you're going to, and of course, the strap you use depends on what you're towing. Now, if you're trying to tow a 2-ton pickup truck out of the mud, why, well, good luck using this. But it might do it. It just depends on the load you're trying to pull. The hooks are just terribly cheap, and but if you're towing something that's not real heavy, say you've got an ATV and you want to pull another ATV, it'd probably work for that. And of course, I didn't pay a lot for it, evidently. I would have been really pissed had I laid out some big bucks. But I needed the strap now and not later, so I went ahead and I went to Tractor Supply, and I bought one that was about twice this wide and hooks about 10 times better quality than these. Now, again, you get what you pay for most of the time in Temu. And if you buy something that's really inexpensive, well, that's what you get. Now, this will work if I've got to take my tractor and, you know, pull a implement or something, pull it out of the barn, or if I have to pull something fairly lightweight or something on level ground, it'll probably work. But I wouldn't put a lot of trust in pulling something that's really stuck or real heavy, especially up a hill or rough terrain. All right, lesson 1. This came yesterday. All right, now here's something, and these I bought this package of disc, like paint removal disc. Let's get this out. I haven't even opened the package. Now I think these are going to be okay. Probably not the best, the superest quality. Oh yeah, these will work. Um, these are like paint stripper discs, and I've got let's see, a little package of 3 of them, and I think they're going to be fine. They're going to be fine. I only have 3. I kind of wish I had a pack of 10 because these will wear down pretty quickly. Probably faster than flapper disc on your grinder. But anyway, they were inexpensive, and I think these are going to be okay. If I can, I'll try them out, and if they disintegrate too quickly, it'll be the last time I'll buy them. All right, so that's number 2, and just again, you get what you pay for. Don't expect premium products at a budget price. All right, that's kind of common sense. I know when you're shopping on Temu, everybody wants a deal. Now the strap was inexpensive, and I got it's worth what I paid for it. The grinding discs were really, but they're only going to last a certain amount of time. All right, now guys, before I show you this product, I just want to give you an introduction to the product on the picture on the website. All right, now a lot of these sites like Temu and others have a group of magnets, 90, 100, 150 magnets that are, I can't even say the name of the material, but they're very, very high strength magnets. And you know, I'm in a metal building, so a magnet comes in handy for just sticking anything you want to the wall. So this looked like a deal. It was, I don't know, it was like maybe $2 for 90 high strength magnets. And I thought, well, I can use these, you know. Outside the door of the shop, I've got a metal sign, Dad's Garage, et cetera, and I have it. I tried to use double-faced mounting tape, but the elements got to that, so I'm actually using magnets, and it hadn't moved. It's worked good. All right. First, let me show you the picture of the product, of the listing on Temu. All right, that's a good looking magnets, big bunch of them. All right, so that's what I was going to get. Now, from looking at them, you look like these are like 3/8 inch magnets. Well, let me show you what you get for the couple of dollars you spend on these magnets. There are the magnets, 90 of them, in this little bitty box. And I got that, and I thought that can't be the magnets I bought. They're too damn tiny. Let's get them out of let's see if I can get them out of the box without destroying the box. Oh yeah. All right. Now you saw the picture with the magnets, and these are what the magnets look like. Little bitty things. Whoop. Little bitty things. Let me tilt this downward so you can get a better look at it. These are the magnets that you get for that amount of money. So it's not exactly what I expected. I was expecting magnets that were a larger diameter than just, these are so small. Let me show you. These are what the magnets look like, teeny tiny. And of course, they were inexpensive. And to think that 90 magnets fit in this little plastic case, of course they did. They're teeny tiny. So this is my warning to all of you who it's easy to get sucked into Temu. Bargain basement prices, and you never, well, damn it. I'm going to have to put that back in the box later. It's sticking to my pieces of sheet metal up here on the table. So Temu, well, with Temu you get what you pay for. You pay a little, you get a little. The toe strap is probably usable in some cases. And so the grinding disc are very usable, I think. I'll have to try. Again, these discs wear down pretty quick, but you know, I'll just try them and see. And the magnets, well, they speak for themselves. They're magnets, teeny tiny little magnets. So I was disappointed because I wanted larger magnets, and I could use them to stick things up on inside my metal building. Well, these are so tiny they'll probably just stick themselves to the wall, and without any real application. But you know, now in Temu's defense, one of the photos they had with the listing, the last photo in the group, had a picture of one of the little magnets in the palm of someone's hand. And that gave you an indicator of how small they were, but still, the magnet in the hand still looked much larger than the ones in the package. Anyway, for what that's worth. Now, guys on YouTube, some of my fellow YouTubers are getting spray guns, personal protection gear like a mask and cartridges, and some other things. Now, I will tell you that, and there are some Chinese replica of some nice guns listed on Temu. Now, I will tell you that you can kind of separate the wheat from the chaff by looking at the price that they want for these Chinese replicas. The better guns will be $40 and up, anywhere from $40 to $65 or $70. And those look like pretty good guns. They'll usually have may have several air caps and tips to use, like 1.3 or 4, 1.7, and maybe all the way up to 2.0. And that gives you some versatility. Mostly, particularly if you want to spray some polyester primer or one of the very thick high build primers, you'll need at least a 2.0 or maybe even 2.5. But again, you get what you pay for. If you pay $50 to $70 for a spray gun, you can probably be pretty sure it's gonna be of decent quality, because a lot of guys are getting these replica guns off Temu, and they're performing about as good as decent guns. But one thing to remember is that someone who's a pretty good painter can get a decent paint job out of Harbor Freight's cheapest guns too. So that's worth remembering. So anyway, if you're going to use Temu, and don't steer clear of the lowest price stuff, but understand you get what you pay for. Some of the better masks they have are upwards of $30, and that's not unreasonable. You can find a similar mask for sale on Amazon. So again, you get what you pay for. But now I'm guilty of ordering from Temu and hoping that I'm surprised. And so far, I really haven't been too surprised. Again, you get what you pay for, but just be careful. There's a lot of guys that are kind of promoting items on Temu. I don't know what they get out of it, except maybe some free supplies to review. Just be aware that you're going to get what you pay for. I would stick. My advice is to stick with the pricier items, especially spray guns and masks. So you get what you want. You get a decent product, and some of them, a lot of them on Temu are, but they're not going to be on the cheap end of the scale. All right. Well, I'm going to take my Temu goodies, and I'll probably head back in the house in a few minutes. Anyway, I hope you're having a good day where you are. The weather outside is finally warmed up above 40 degrees, and that's a very welcome change. It's supposed to be 40 for the rest of this week. And I'll have another video for you regarding my new acquisition to the Shade Tree Garage, a 1955 two-door Chevrolet wagon. So more on that will be coming up soon. Until then, take care, and thanks for stopping by. Please consider liking this video, and if you haven't done so, please subscribe. There's always more coming down the pike from the Shade Tree Garage.